I couldn't resist. I put it on my belt grinder with a 220 belt. I sanded the handle, and then I went and buffed it. And my God, what a beautiful knife underneath that schmutz. Now, it was in good shape except for decades of patina. I'm gonna zoom in. This is, hold on, John B. Rand and Company, and the number of the 774 is the model by 4.5. 4.5 is the blade length, I guess, 4.5. But I got this yesterday in the mail, along with that right there. And I thought to myself when I got it, well, when I first saw it on eBay, I won it on eBay, won an auction. I said to myself, you know, I think I can make that pretty. And I did. All right, I'm gonna make a sheath for this. And since it's got a very small finger guard, I'm probably gonna make a fold over sheath. So I'm not gonna make it today, but this will be for sale. If anybody wants that, let me know. Probably gonna be in the neighborhood of 75 or 80 bucks, including shipping. But I'm not even gonna sharpen it. It is wicked sharp. I couldn't add to that. There's nothing I could do to make that any sharper. Wicked sharp. Okay. I loosened that up. I straightened it with a handle. And I made this. It's that green handle thing right there. I'm gonna zoom in. I made that out of just a regular flat blade screwdriver. So anybody could do that. Okay. Well, I can't believe how nice that come out. A little sanding and a buffer. I'm telling you, just work of miracles on these knives. Alrighty, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, gonna go sharpen these, and then I don't really have a plan. We got another, you just would not believe the storms we've had come through here. Never in my life have I seen this many rainstorms with this kind of high wind come through here. And we are just flooded out here. We can't mow, you can't walk in the yard because you'll sink. And so I want to go in the garage, but I have to leave the door open because it gets hot in there really fast. So I can't do it if it's raining and we got big rainstorm coming. So I may do that another day. I don't know. I'll sit here. I'm going to sharpen these knives and then figure out what I want to do next. Oh, Lordy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, did we have a rainstorm and a windstorm come through here last night. We had 2.5 inches of rain last night. And the wind, the greenhouse is still there, so that was a pretty stiff wind. Okay, I'm gonna put an edge on this one since it's done. I'm gonna put an edge on the BC Special, it's finished. I'm gonna tinker with this just a little bit. First, I gotta loosen that and straighten this out because it's a little cattywampus, as you can see. This is gonna be for sale, but I gotta cut the handles off. I gotta do the full Monty on that. I'm gonna tinker with this just a little bit, but first we gotta go feed Murder Cat. Let me add this before I go anywhere. Since I gave so little for this, I'm gonna try my hand at stacked leather. That's why I have these Jantz catalogs out here. They sell parts, the spacers, the blade, the finger guards, which I can make one. I have brass. I can make one out of brass. I do have aluminum too, so that's what that looks like, is aluminum. I think I got some aluminum in here. Somewhere I have aluminum. I do, right here. All right. Okay, I will make one out of aluminum if I can't get this one to clean up. So yeah, I'm gonna try my hand at stack leather. I still don't see a maker on this. Which means, you know, if there's no stamp at all, it means it's probably pretty cheap. But I gave like $5 for it, so we'll see. I want to try my hand at it. And if I'm good at it, then I may branch into stack leather handles. You know, I have a couple of patterns that I could use for stack leather. And we'll see. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I just want you to see how dark it is out here. It is ominous. Another hour and we should have that big storm coming through here. Again. I just checked our local weather radar map, and it's just to the north of us. And it looks like it will be through here by noon. It'll start about 10 and be through here by noon. So I'm going to make a sheath for this knife. Anyway, this is the one I made a mistake on the other day. And then I realized that if I cut the fold over flap that I usually use off, I can still use it and just sew a belt loop on the side that it's supposed to be on. What I did was I put the belt loop on the wrong side. So I'm going to sit here and make this. There's really nothing else I can do outside. I can't do anything in the garage because I have to have the garage door open. That's it. So I'm going to go wash my hands so I don't get polishing stuff all over the leather. Be right back. We'll make a sheath for that knife. And then you know what I'm going to do? This knife and the knife David gave me, I'm going to auction off and give the proceeds to Patriot Guard Riders in Chandler. So I've been meaning to do that. David gave me a knife specifically to auction off for that reason. But I was going to wait till I got the Ulu fixed and together. But that's on the back burner until I get some more of these projects out of the way. You know, I got 3 of these to clean up and handle. And, you know, 2 of them are spoken for. The small one is not. So I got that to do. You know, I got a lot to do before I get to the Ulus. The Ulus are kind of a pleasurable thing for me. You know what I mean? So it's nobody's spoken for, and I can do them anytime. So I'm just going to do them when it's convenient. All right, let me get to work on this. We'll be back. Oh, I think I said that I'm going to make this, and then I'm going to auction this off along with the blade that David gave me. So be watching for this very soon. Come on, Rain. Let's get it done and get it over with. It's here. It's just the beginning of it. A couple hours of this, and it'll probably be over. Still raining like heck. Good napping weather, huh? Nice napping weather, that's for sure. He is starting to look old. He's not jumping down off of things like he used to. He's trying to find ways to crawl down. And he's not jumping up on my recliner now. He's using the stairs. He's 15 now. He's an old man. All right, here we go. I got to dress the edge, but I got to let it dry a little longer. But there we go. And this will be for auction very soon with the other knife that David gave me very soon. And the proceeds will be going to the Patriot Guard Riders of East Texas. And I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. Kind of like to go home. Actually, I'm waiting on an email. The fella that's buying this small cleaver may want a sheath for it, like I made yesterday. I'm not normally making sheaths for these, but if you do want one, just add 30 bucks to the price, because that's about what a leather dye and sewing will cost me. And you know, takes about 2 or 3 hours. So alrighty, let's I'm gonna let this dry a little longer, watch a little bit of Lone Ranger, and dress the edges, and who knows, I may go home. It is nap weather. Now it's raining too hard to go home. I got knives to carry home. I don't want to get them wet. Jeez. It's supposed to be out of here by now. I'm hungry. We got some leftover ribs I want to finish up. My good boy. Sure I'm going to miss him when he leaves me. All right, we'll just hang out a little while longer.